Holly, welcome. One of the most famous and valuable $1 coins is the 1974 flowing hair silver dollar, which is considered the first official silver dollar issued by the United States. This coin is extremely rare and has sold for millions of dollars at auction. Because of its historical importance and limited surviving examples, another highly valuable category is the Morgan dollar series, minted from 1878 to 1921. Some Morgan dollars with rare dates and mint marks are worth thousands of dollars, especially in uncirculated condition. Peace dollars are another popular $1 coin series that attracts collectors. These coins were minted after World War I and symbolize peace and hope. Rare peace dollars with low mintages or high grade condition can be very valuable today. Eisenhower dollars, Susan B. Anthony dollars, and Sacagawea dollars may seem common, but certain dates, mint errors, and special finishes can make these coins worth far more than face value. Let's get started. Coin collectors, today we are diving into one of the most fascinating early United States coins, the S1 coin struck between 1809 and 1817. This coin is steeped in history as it represents the early era of the United States. Mint when coinage was still new and designs were evolving. Today we will explore every aspect, including rarity, condition, grading, history, and potential value for collectors. The S1 designation refers to the silver dollar patterns and early experimental dollars that were produced in extremely limited quantities. These coins were not regular issue circulating coins, but special, struck pieces created to test dies and designs. The early United States Mint experimented with various silver dollar concepts before settling on later designs, making any S1 piece extremely interesting for numismatists. Coins from the period 1809 to 1817 include a variety of early silver issues. Many of these were produced under the leadership of Mint director Robert Patterson and later William Neese. During this time, the United States was establishing its identity, and coinage played an important role in commerce and international trade. These early dollars show primitive strike characteristics due to the technology of the era. When evaluating an 1809 to 1817 S1 coin, the condition is crucial. If the coin is in bad condition, it will show heavy wear, loss of details on the Liberty or Eagle design. It may have scratches and marks from circulation. However, even in poor condition, these coins remain historically important because so few were struck and even fewer survive to the present day. Collectors often use grading scales such as good, very good, fine, and about uncirculated to describe condition. A coin in bad condition might grade good, meaning the major design elements are visible but heavily worn. Most dealers today will evaluate every coin carefully and assign a grade to help determine market value. Factors such as eye appeal and originality influence desirability even for worn examples. The value of an S1 1809 to 1817 coin in bad condition can vary widely, depending on the specific variety and market demand. A worn example might bring thousands to tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Many rare pattern dollars from this era have fetched record prices due to the scarcity and historical interest. Serious collectors and museums seek these pieces, and competition can drive prices higher. When buying or selling an early silver dollar from this period, authentication is essential because these coins are rare and valuable. There are reproductions and altered examples in the marketplace. Working with reputable dealers and professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can protect your investment and ensure you understand exactly what you are purchasing. Now, if you enjoy deep dives into rare coins and want to stay updated with coin values, history, and collecting tips, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button now and ring the notifications bell so you coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of early United States coinage, focusing on pieces loosely referred to by collectors as S1 style coins, struck between the years 1809 and 1870. This era carries immense historical importance because these coins were produced during the presidencies of James Madison and the aftermath of the War of 1812, with designs that reflect a young nation finding its identity and with values that have soared in the modern numismatic market. The term S1 is a collector shorthand used in some auction catalogs and private collections to describe early United States silver issues that do not always appear in standard catalogs, but which are highly sought after by specialists, especially those $1 and half dollar pieces that were struck in extremely low numbers. Many of these pieces are so rare that only a handful are known to exist worldwide, and they often bring record-setting prices at the most prestigious coin auctions. Between 1809 and 1817, the United States Mint produced coins such as the capped bust half-dollar series, designed by John Reich and struck in silver with a fineness of roughly 89% silver. These half-dollars were minted in Philadelphia with significant production figures, including over 1 million pieces for the 1809 issue, and similarly robust mintages in the following years with variations in dates and die combinations that excite even the most seasoned collectors. Collectors value these early silver issues not just for their age but for their rich history and the fact that many have survived in only modest numbers and higher grades. Modern price guides show that circulated examples can range from a few $100s up to tens of thousands of dollars in better condition. While rare varieties and exceptionally high-grade survivors may fetch many times those figures in private treaty sales or major auctions. One of the most famous rarities from this period is the 1870 half-dollar with a 7/4 overdate variety that today commands extraordinary prices at auction with only very few examples known to exist, and when an example, in choice condition, appears at auction, it can bring hundreds of thousands of dollars, showing the strength of demand for rare early American coinage. If you are considering collecting these early coins, it's essential to understand the factors that influence value, such as condition, history, provenance, rarity, and market demand. Uncirculated coins certified by major grading services tend to sell for premiums, and collectors often seek coins with original surfaces and strong eye appeal when building serious collections. Focusing on early American silver coins can be both a historical journey and an investment strategy. For subscribers to this channel, we will continue to explore these early series in more depth, showing you how to identify varieties, how to read grading reports, and how to understand auction results. We also have plans to interview expert. In upcoming videos, we will break down specific dates and varieties from this era, including the 1809 issues, the 1813 strikes, and the enigmatic 1817 pieces. We will also explain what makes some die marriages more valuable than others and how to spot cleaning damage or alterations that can significantly affect the value of a coin. Whether you are a beginner collector or a seasoned expert, the early United States coins from 1809 through 1817 offer endless fascination, with each piece telling a story of the early republic, the craftsmanship of the United States Mint, and the evolving tastes of collectors around the world. As we continue to cover more issues from this era, you will learn how to build a meaningful collection and how to appreciate these treasures, not just for their monetary value, but for their place in American history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this long-form exploration into early U.S. coinage, make sure to subscribe and join our community of collectors. We will be releasing detailed episode guides, market updates, and subscription-only content soon, including deep dives into auction, records, market trends, and grading tutorials. So stay tuned and let your passion for coins grow with us. Dedicated to rare coins and the fascinating history behind United States coinage. Today we explore the S1 coin from 1837 to 1841, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. If you love the stories of coins and the art of numismatics, make sure to hit subscribe and join our growing community. The S1 coin, often known among collectors as the seated Liberty Dollar, is a symbol of early United States minting and represents a period of change and growth in American history. This coin was produced at a time when the young nation was defining its economy and expanding westward. Its design embodies the ideals of liberty and progress that shaped the era. The origins of the seated Liberty design date back to the creative vision of the chief engraver of the United States Mint. At the time, the graceful portrayal of Liberty seated and holding a shield and a pole with a Liberty cap reflects the artistic influences of the 19th century and stands in contrast to earlier coin designs. The imagery speaks to the resilience and ambition of a nation on the rise. From 1837 to 1841, the S1 coin was struck at various United States mints, including Philadelphia and other branch facilities. During these years, collectors would come to value certain issues due to their rarity, condition, and historical significance. Each year of production tells a slightly different story of mint operations, coinage, quantities, and public demand. Collectors often seek examples of the 1837 S1 coin because it represents the very first year of the seeded Liberty Dollar coin series. Some coins from this year survive in incredibly high grades while others remain worn from circulation. The journey to find a high-grade 1837 S1 coin is a true adventure for serious collectors. The year 1838 saw continued production and refinements to the seeded Liberty design. Even though the basic design remained the same, subtle changes in die, work, and minting practices emerged. These differences are of great interest to those who study die varieties, mint marks, and production anomalies. In 1839, the S1 coin continued to be produced with the classic Liberty design. Many collectors focus on the mintage numbers and survival rates to determine the relative rarity of 1839 issues. Some years in mint marks prove more elusive than others and command significant premiums in the marketplace. The 1840 S1 coins carry their own allure, with some issues known for their striking quality, and eye appeal. Collectors evaluate these coins based on strike, sharpness, surface preservation, and overall aesthetic qualities. The passion for collecting early United States coins fuels intense research and ever-increasing demand among enthusiasts. By 1841, the series had matured into a beloved classic among coin collectors. Many examples of the 1841 S1 coin remain in both circulated and uncirculated conditions. The history behind each coin from this era includes stories of trade, commerce, personal savings, and journeys across the expanding USA. Today we are going to talk about one of the most iconic and beautiful United States coins of the 19th century, the seeded Liberty Dollar coin that was struck by the United States Mint from 1840 until 1873, and specifically, we will focus on the years 1845 through 1849 and explore their history, value, rarity, and the reasons why collectors around the world cherish these coins so much. The seeded Liberty Dollar was designed by chief engraver Christian Gobrecht and features Lady Liberty seated on a rock holding a shield and Liberty pole on the obverse with a heraldic eagle on the reverse, and this design was part of a larger series of Liberty seeded coins including dimes, quarters, and half dollars, which together represent the heart of early American numismatics. Wikipedia. The 1845 seeded Liberty Dollar struck at the Philadelphia Mint had a mintage of approximately 24,500 pieces, and today it is considered a semi-scarce collectible, with average circulated coins trading for a few $100 and uncirculated examples often fetching thousands in the market, reflecting the strong demand from collectors and investors who appreciate both the historic and silver content of these coins. Collectors should know that the 1846 Philadelphia seeded Liberty Dollar was produced in a larger quantity than the 1845 date, resulting in a slightly more available coin in terms of survival in higher grades, and examples in extra fine condition can still command a premium over face value, with mint state examples selling for well into the high hundreds or low thousands depending on grade and eye. The year 1847 saw the Liberty seeded dollar mintage increase further, with over 1,000 pieces struck, and although not considered rare in low circulated grades, the 1847 date becomes increasingly valuable as the condition improves, especially in mint state grades where collectors pay significantly more for exceptional examples, and these coins tell the story of early American commerce and artistry. In 1848, the Liberty seeded dollar had one of its lower mintages of the 1840s, with around 15 pieces produced at Philadelphia, making higher grades of this coin tougher to find today, and according to recent price guides, average circulated examples can sell for several $100s, while certified mint state coins with strong luster and minimal wear can fetch more than $10,000 at auction. Coinmintages.com +1. The 1849 Liberty seeded dollar returned to a higher mintage of about 600 pieces, but many were melted or circulated over the decades, which makes high-grade examples elusive and very attractive to serious collectors. And at major auctions, rare mint state examples have sold above typical market estimates, showing how condition and rarity combine to influence coin values in the numismatic world. Coinmintages.com +1. Collectible coins like these are graded on a scale that ranges from good to mint state, where professional grading services assess surface quality, strike, sharpness, and overall eye appeal. And this grading directly impacts value, since a single grade improvement, especially in pre-Civil War dollars, can mean thousands of dollars. difference in the retail and auction markets, and collectors often subscribe to guides and services to watch population reports and price trends for these dates. NGC coin. Another important aspect to consider when evaluating coins from 1845 to 1849 are errors in varieties such as off center strikes, double strikes, and die clashes, which can make a seemingly common date far more valuable than a standard example, because collectors are often willing to pay a strong premium for unusual features and historical anomalies. In a coin that survived the minting process, coin value checker. If you are interested in investing in or building a collection of seeded Liberty dollars from 1845 through 1849, you should learn about grading, certification, coin condition, marketplace, trends, and the historical context of these coins, because supply and demand, scarcity and collector interest all contribute to the long-term value of these coins, and understanding these factors will help you appreciate why these historic United States silver dollars remain a staple of numismatics and highly sought after by collectors around the world. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of United States presidential $1 coins, focusing on the James Monroe coin that honors the 5th President of the United States, who served from 1817 to 1825, and this coin belongs to the Presidential Dollar Coin Program, and it has unique history and value that every collector should know about. Coin identifier. This coin is officially known as the James Monroe Presidential Dollar, and although it carries the dates 1817 to 1825 on the design, it was actually minted much later as part of the modern presidential $1 series, which were produced in 2008. And these coins were struck for circulation collectors and special sets, and many coin enthusiasts seek detailed information on its minting and worth. Coin identifier. The design of this coin features a detailed portrait of James Monroe V, President on the obverse, and on the reverse you will find the Statue of Liberty, symbolizing freedom and unity, and the lettering includes United States of America, the denomination of $1, and the motto, "In God We Trust and E Pluribus Unum," marking its official authenticity and meaning. Numista. Collectors will find this presidential $1 coin produced at 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and each of these mint marks play a role in determining rarity and current value among collectors, with San Francisco proof issues often being more sought after due to limited production numbers. Numista. When we explore the actual market value of the James Monroe dollar, most circulated examples that you find in loose change or rolls are usually close to face value but higher grade. Uncirculated pieces and special proof versions from the San Francisco Mint can fetch higher prices, and rare error pieces can be even more valuable depending on condition and demand. Coin identifier. It is important for every beginner and advanced collector to learn how grading and coin condition impact worth, because a well-preserved uncirculated Monroe dollar will attract more interest and potential buyers, especially if it has strong details, good eye appeal, and minimal wear, which are key factors in coin collecting. Coin identifier. Some coins with unique minting mistakes, such as missing edge lettering or off-center strikes, are highly prized by collectors and can significantly increase value, making them rare finds that can bring excitement to any coin collection, and coin collectors often seek out these varieties at auctions online and in coin shows. Coin identifier. If you are new to coin collecting and considering subscribing to channels like ours for more coin reviews, tips, and value guides, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button, because we cover many United States coins, including rare error coins, historical pieces, and how to identify and value your own coins at home. YouTube. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of United States presidential $1 coins, focusing on the James Monroe coin that honors the 5th President of the United States, who served from 1817 to 1825, and this coin belongs to the Presidential Dollar Coin Program, and it has unique history and value that every collector should know about. Coin identifier. This coin is officially known as the James Monroe Presidential Dollar, and although it carries the dates 1817 to 1825 on the design, it was actually minted much later as part of the modern presidential $1 series, which were produced in 2008. And these coins were struck for circulation collectors and special sets, and many coin enthusiasts seek detailed information on its minting and worth. Coin identifier. The design of this coin features a detailed portrait of James Monroe V, President on the obverse, and on the reverse you will find the Statue of Liberty symbolizing freedom and unity, and the lettering includes United States of America, the denomination of $1, and the motto, In God We Trust and E Pluribus Unum, marking its official authenticity and meaning. Numista, collectors will find this presidential $1 coin produced at 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and each of these mint marks play a role in determining rarity and current value among collectors, with San Francisco proof issues often being more sought after due to limited production numbers. Numista, when we explore the actual market value of the James Monroe dollar most circulated, examples that you find in loose change or rolls are usually close to face value but higher grade. Uncirculated pieces and special proof versions from the San Francisco Mint can fetch higher prices, and rare error pieces can be even more valuable depending on condition and demand. Coin identifier. It is important for every beginner and advanced collector to learn how grading and coin condition impact worth, because a well-preserved uncirculated Monroe dollar will attract more interest and potential buyers, especially if it has strong details, good eye appeal, and minimal wear, which are key factors in coin collecting. Coin identifier. Some coins with unique minting mistakes such as missing edge lettering or off-center strikes are highly prized by collectors and can significantly increase value, making them rare finds that can bring excitement to any coin collection, and coin collectors often seek out these varieties at auctions online and in coin shows. Coin identifier. If you are new to coin collecting and considering subscribing to channels like ours for more coin reviews, tips, and value guides, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button, because we cover many United States coins, including rare error coins, historical pieces, and how to identify and value your own coins at home. YouTube. Today we are going to talk about one of the most iconic and beautiful United States coins of the 19th century, the seated Liberty dollar coin that was struck by the United States Mint from 1840 until 1873, and specifically, we will focus on the years 1845 through 1849 and explore their history, value, rarity, and the reasons why collectors around the world cherish these coins so much. The seated Liberty dollar was designed by Chief Engraver Christian Gobrecht and features Lady Liberty seated on a rock holding a shield and Liberty pole on the obverse with a heraldic eagle on the reverse, and this design was part of a larger series of Liberty seated coins, including dimes, quarters, and half dollars, which together represent the heart of early American numismatics. Wikipedia. The 1845 seated Liberty dollar struck at the Philadelphia Mint had a mintage of approximately 24,500 pieces, and today it is considered a semi-scarce collectible, with average circulated coins trading for a few $100s and uncirculated examples often fetching thousands in the market, reflecting the strong demand from collectors and investors who appreciate both the historic and silver content of these coins. Collectors should know that the 1846 Philadelphia seated Liberty dollar was produced in a larger quantity than the 1845 date, resulting in a slightly more available coin in terms of survival, and higher grades and examples in extra fine condition can still command a premium over face value, with mint state examples selling for well into the high hundreds or low thousands depending on grade and eye. The year 1847 saw the Liberty seated dollar mintage increase further, with over styroltean pieces struck, and although not considered rare in low circulated grades, the 1847 date becomes increasingly valuable as the condition improves, especially in mint state grades where collectors pay significantly more for exceptional examples, and these coins tell the story of early American commerce and artistry. In 1848, the Liberty seated dollar had one of its lower mintages of the 1840s, with around 15 zero pieces produced at Philadelphia, making higher grades of this coin tougher to find today, and according to recent price guides, average circulated examples can sell for several $100s, while certified mint state coins with strong luster and minimal wear can fetch more than $10,000 at auction. Coinmintages.com +1. The 1849 Liberty seated dollar returned to a higher mintage of about 600 pieces, but many were melted or circulated over the decades, which makes high-grade examples elusive and very attractive to serious collectors. And at major auctions, rare mint state examples have sold above typical market estimates, showing how condition and rarity combine to influence coin values in the numismatic world. Coinmintages.com +1. Collectible coins like these are graded on a scale that ranges from good to mint state where professional grading services assess surface quality strike. Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of United States $1 coins from 1850 to 1858. This is a period where classic design and early American numismatic history come alive. In every coin we will explore the history, the mint varieties, and the values that collectors around the world seek, and we will talk about how you can build your collection and why you should subscribe to our channel for more detailed coin content. The $1 coins from 1850 to 1858 were part of the large silver dollar series that was struck following the famous seated Liberty. These coins were minted at multiple facilities, including Philadelphia and in some years at other branch mints, and each year has its own story and rarity profile. As a collector, you must understand where these coins were struck and how that affects value and rarity. In 1850, the Philadelphia Mint struck a significant number of dollars, and these coins can vary widely in condition, from the most worn examples to superb mint state survivors. Collectors often look at strike, quality, and surface preservation when determining value, and you will find that certified examples in high grades can command strong prices from numismatic enthusiasts worldwide. The 1851 dated dollars were also produced in Philadelphia, and these coins are distinguished by crisp details on Liberty and the Eagle on the reverse. The survival rates of high-grade coins are lower than you might expect, and when a top-grade example appears at auction, the bidding can be intense, and this makes the 1851 dollars a must-watch in your collection efforts. The 1852 dollars continue to attract attention because although they are not the rarest in the series, they often display beautifully preserved surfaces, and collectors seeking example with original luster can pay a premium for these pieces, and we will show pictures and auction results in our next video, so stay subscribed for that information. In 1853, there were changes to the weight of silver coins, and this impacted how dollars were perceived in circulation and collecting circles. The 1853 $1 coins reflect a transitional period in United States coinage history, and specialists often seek out the strong strikes and well-preserved examples, which are difficult to find and high demand can elevate values beyond general expectations. The 1854 dollars are another fascinating year with many pieces surviving but relatively few in gem condition. Collectors looking for high-grade certified coins should be prepared to invest time and research, as these pieces can be difficult to locate, and when found at shows or auctions, they often receive significant attention. By 1855, the market for classic silver dollars was heating up, and this year saw fewer pieces saved in high grades compared to earlier years, and advanced collectors know that condition and eye appeal drive value, so understanding how to evaluate surfaces and strike details will help you make better acquisitions and will be a focus of future videos that you can access by hitting that subscribe button. In 1856 and 1857, the series continued, and each year has its own nuances, such as dye varieties and subtle differences that specialists study. These details can dramatically affect a coin value, as certain dial varieties are more desirable and command higher prices, and we will be providing a detailed variety guide soon, so please subscribe to our channel to get alerts when it is released. Finally, the 1858 $1 coin represents the closing chapter of this classic series before changes in United States coinage design and composition. Collectors looking to complete a full date set from 1850 to 1858 must navigate grades, die states, and market trends, and we will guide you through each step in upcoming episodes, so make sure you subscribe so you never miss a coin valuation, history, and collection strategy video. Hello, coin collectors. Today we are going deep into United States silver dollars, specifically the period from year 1837 to 1841, where dramatic changes happened in design and minting, and the value of these coins has fascinated collectors around the world. Before we begin, you should know that coins from these years include the Gobrecht dollar issues that started later in 1836 and lasted into 1839, and then the seated Liberty dollars, which began production in 1840 and continued beyond 1841. And although we focus on these dates, the deep history around mint law in 1837 changed the silver standard and legal tender status in the United States, and that matters when we talk about rarity and value. Wikipedia Blaisan. First, let us talk about the Gobrecht dollar. This silver dollar was struck in limited numbers and has many varieties, and collectors watch these coins closely because beautiful proof strikes exist. These were very early production coins, and some are extremely rare original strikes, and because they were not mass-produced like later dollars, they can command high prices in today's market. Coin Week. Next, we focus on the seated Liberty dollar that began in 1840. This design was created by engraver Christian Gobrecht and features Liberty seated on a rock, with shield and pole, and on the reverse, an eagle that symbolizes the nation. These coins were struck mostly at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark and survive in various grades and conditions. Wikipedia. Now let us talk about values for an 1841 seated Liberty dollar. A circulated example in lower grades might sell for several $100s, while extremely fine examples and uncirculated coins can be worth thousands, and in rare cases well over $10,000 for high-grade. Certified examples and proof strikes of 1841 can reach $100,000 or more at auction, making them prized by collectors. Coin value checker Plowin. YouTube family, if you love details, we will compare values by grade for these coins, and we will tell you what to look for in collectors grading, such as very good, fine, extremely fine, almost uncirculated, and mint state, because these distinctions can dramatically affect value. And if you want a professional appraisal, you should send your coin to a reputable grading service. For the earlier Gobrecht dollars from 1837 to 1839, some pieces were struck in proof finish and very few were released into general commerce, meaning that survivors are scarce, and demand is very high in the numismatic community, and many collectors pay premiums for especially nice examples with original surfaces. In this channel, we also cover mint history and production numbers because the quantities struck in these years were limited compared with later issues, and coins with known lower mintages tend to be more valuable and beautiful. Coins in high grade with original toning are always sought after by serious collectors. Before we conclude, remember to subscribe to our channel and hit like so you never miss our upcoming videos. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of early United States coinage, and our focus is on the $1 coins from 1797 through 1801. These coins are officially part of the draped bust dollar series produced by the United States Mint, beginning in 1795 and continuing into the early 1800s, and these coins represent a crucial part of American monetary history and are sought after by collectors worldwide because they are not only rare pieces of history, but also valuable numismatic treasures. Wikipedia. The 1797 dollar is one of the most exciting early American coins, with many die varieties and star configurations, and in average circulated condition. The draped bust 1797 can be worth over $1,000, however, in higher grades, uncirculated or certified examples, this same coin can reach into the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on the specific variety and condition, and collectors chase these rarities with great passion. Coin trackers +1. The 1798 silver dollar continues the draped bust design and also has multiple die varieties with small eagle or large eagle reverses and special star patterns, and these coins typically have strong silver content around 90%, and they are valued based on their rarity and condition, with some collector examples bringing significant premiums at auction, and these early silver dollars are considered a cornerstone for serious United States type sets. U.S. Coins Guide. For the year 1799, the draped bust dollar becomes more common in surviving specimens, but that does not make it any less collectible, and depending on the specific type, such as stars arrangement or minor die differences, the values can vary widely, with certified high-grade pieces commanding strong prices, and experienced collectors often look for original luster and attractive eye appeal to add to their collections. Gray sheet. The $1,800 continues the historical run of early U.S. silver dollars, and although it is somewhat more available than the 1797 or 1798 examples uncirculated, and original examples remain very valuable, and in this period the young United States was still establishing its coinage practices, and each surviving coin from this era is a piece of living history that can tell us how the mint operated and how coins were used in everyday commerce. U.S. Coins Guide. The 1801 draped bust dollar is another highly collected date, and in average condition it may be worth several hundred to a few $1,000s, but in top-graded mint state conditions, the prices can soar into the tens of thousands or more, and Collectors love to study the subtle differences in die states and the condition of the strike on these coins because that is what often determines the final auction result. Coin trackers +1. Understanding the value drivers for these coins means knowing that condition, grade, rarity, mintage, and collector demand all play a role. And when a coin is certified by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC, that certificate $1 coin dedicated to the fascinating world of coin collecting and rare United States currency. Today we are exploring the 1817 to 1825 $1 coins from the United States of America and sharing everything you need to know about these historic pieces and how they can be valuable to your collection. The $1 coin, first issued in 1794, quickly became one of the most sought-after coins in American history, and by the time we reach 1817, the design had evolved into what collectors call the draped bust style and later the capped bust style. These coins represent an era in early American coinage that tells the story of the young nation's economy and artistry. The 1817 $1 coin is highly desirable among collectors and can be found in different grades from good to mint state. The value of the 1817 dollar can range from modest amounts for lower grades to thousands of dollars for high-grade examples, and those coins with outstanding eye appeal or rare die varieties can command even more in the marketplace. Moving to 1818 through 1820, the $1 coins continue to show the transition from the end of the War of 1812 and the maturation of the United States mint. Quality of strike and rarity of certain dates and die pairs influence the price. A great example of this is the $1820, which can be exceptionally rare and choice uncirculated grades. From 1821 to 1825, the capped bust $1 coins showcase further refinement in design and production. The 1821 is known for a strong, handsome design, while the 1822 and 1823 may be more common in collector circles yet still hold significant value. In the 1824 and 1825 dollars reflect continued improvements in the minting process and are often prized for their beauty. Collectors often look at the mintage numbers and surviving examples to estimate how rare a coin may be. The term 40 mint refers to the collective output and study of these coins and how many examples survive. In high-grade collectors and numismatic researchers estimate survival rates and assign rarity scales that impact price. These estimates influence values at auction and private sales. In terms of value today, an 1817 $1 coin and lower grade may be affordable to new collectors, while a well-preserved example can fetch many thousands of dollars, and rare high-grade pieces from 1820 and 1825 can reach even greater prices, especially if certified by a reputable grading service. The value also depends on demand and the history attached to individual coins. If you are just beginning to collect $1 coins from this era, consider focusing on the story behind each date and variation and understanding how grade strike and preservation affect the value. This knowledge will help you make smart decisions and build a collection that grows in both beauty and worth over time, where we explore rare coins from the history of the United States. And today we are diving into the fascinating world of the United States $1 coins from the years 1801 through 1809. These early silver dollars are some of the most collectible coins in existence, and they were struck during a time when the young nation was still developing its coinage system. You are about to learn the history, the varieties, the mintages, and the values of nearly 40 known varieties, so make sure you stay until the end and subscribe for more coin collecting videos. The 1801 draped bust silver dollar was produced with a small mintage at the Philadelphia Mint. This coin features the classic draped bust, designed by Robert Scott, and the reverse shows the heraldic eagle, which is believed to be one of the earliest interpretations of the Great Seal of the United States. Collectors today seek this coin in high grades because only a few examples exist in mint state, and the value can range from tens of thousands to well over $100,000 depending on condition. Moving on to the 1802 silver dollars, there are several die varieties known today, including differences in the alignment of the date and the placement of stars. These coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the estimated mintages were very low, resulting in extreme rarity. In good condition, these coins can sell for significant sums at auction, and in some cases, examples have reached prices of well over $100,000 or more, making them a prized piece in any advanced collection. The 1803 silver dollars exist in multiple varieties and are considered extremely rare, with many examples preserved. In museums and private collections around the world, these coins were again produced only at the Philadelphia Mint, and due to the limited production and surviving population, values often reach very high figures for collectors who pursue early United States silver dollars. Some examples, graded in the finest known category, have realized prices over $200,000. In 1804, no silver dollars were actually struck for circulation, but many were later produced as presentation pieces for diplomatic gifts, and these are known as the legendary 1804 silver dollars. There are only 15 or 16 original specimens known to exist, and they are among the most famous coins in the world. Collectors regard them as the king of United States coins, and examples have sold for millions of dollars at major auctions. The 1805 silver dollars are remarkably rare, with only a handful of surviving examples available today. These coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and there are a few known die varieties, with slight differences in size of numerals and stars. These coins, when offered at auction, often appear sparingly and can achieve six-figure prices for collectors who are chasing the entire early silver dollar series. 1806 silver dollars also exist in multiple die varieties, and although more specimens survive compared to some other years, they are still very scarce. Most examples are found in lower circulated grades, and high-grade pieces are exceptionally rare. In the collector market, these coins can command strong interest, with values ranging depending on condition and specific variety, with the rarest pieces bringing significant premiums at auction. The 1807 silver dollars are known to have some variations and differences in the mint dies used during production. These coins are again from the Philadelphia Mint and have become a centerpiece for many advanced United States series collectors. Due to their age and historic significance, the value of an 1807 silver dollar can be substantial, and examples in high grade often attract competitive bidding and interest from numismatists worldwide. The final year in our video, the 1809 silver dollars, complete this early chapter in United States coinage history. These coins were among the last of the draped bust design and are considered very important for collectors who want to complete the series. The surviving population of these coins is low, and demand from collectors ensures that the value remains high, with many examples selling for five figures and sometimes more in premium condition. Thank you for watching this detailed journey through the early United States $1 coins from the years 1801 through 1809. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin history, valuation, and rare mint stories, then hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Leave a comment below with your favorite coin from this era, and let us know what topic you want us to cover next in our coin collecting series, and please share this video with fellow collectors around the world. In this video, we are going to explore the fascinating early history of the United States $1 coin, focusing on the period from the earliest production attempts right through the 1790s. And although coins dated 1789 do not exist as legal issues, the story of the first American silver dollar begins with legislation in 1792 and the eventual production of the first silver dollars by the Philadelphia Mint. In this era contains some of the rarest and most valuable coins in all of numismatics. And to stay with us, hit that subscribe button if you love coin collecting and history. Paragraph 2. The very first official silver dollar struck by the United States Mint is known as the flowing hair dollar, and it was produced beginning late in 1794. And all of these coins were made at the Philadelphia Mint, and today even heavily worn examples of the 1794 flowing hair dollar are highly prized by collectors and can be worth tens of thousands of dollars, while pristine specimens have sold for seven figures at major auctions, representing history and rarity that few other coins can match. Coin auctions help +1. In 1795, the flowing hair design continued, but partway through the year, the Mint adopted a new design called the draped bust dollar, with a verse showing liberty with flowing hair tied back in the reverse, featuring a small eagle. And examples of the 1795 flowing hair dollar in decent condition are already rare and commanding high prices at auction, and the 1795 draped bust dollar can also bring high values depending on condition and surviving population. Coin value checker. As we move into the later 1790s, the draped bust dollars continued, and coins dated 1796 and 1797 are especially important to collectors because of their limited mintage and the fact that they were produced under the early mint conditions of a young United States, and the estimated value of a 1797 draped bust dollar ranges from low thousands in worn grades to hundreds of thousands in almost uncirculated grades, and for the highest quality pieces the prices can be astonishing, bringing intense interest from serious collectors. Coin value checker. The composition of these early dollars is approximately 89% silver and 11% copper, giving them substantial intrinsic metal value, as well as historic collectible worth, and because they carry the words United States of America and $1 around their edges with intricate designs, the coins are beautiful artifacts of the early republic, and their weight, diameter, and silver content reflect the standards of the 1790s that helped establish trust in the young nation's monetary system. Numismatist. When you collect early silver dollars, you must understand grading and condition, because that drives value for every date and type, and collectors talk about grades from good to very fine to mint state, and even the tiniest difference in surface and strike quality can mean tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars difference in sale price.